first, let me check my sound. Okay. Hold on. Let's see if my sound's alright. Let me just start. I can start. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Let me see if my sound's okay now, because it sounded kind of scratchy. So give me a second. Okay, it's good. So let me start this. So The Little Mermaid is up there with one of my favorite Disney films. Um, I have the VHS still, the one with the fallacies and all on it on the cover. Um, Watched it multiple times. Uh, like I said, I'll probably find the the VHS and show you guys maybe later. But anyway, so yeah, I'm a huge, well, I wouldn't say huge, but uh, medium kind of Little Mermaid fan. The sequel I loved, Little Mermaid 2. It was really good. I loved it. I have that VHS somewhere. Um, I have the DVD of Little Mermaid 3, the prequel. It wasn't that good. Uh, so, it it wasn't as bad as most of the Disney remakes out there. Like it's not Cinderella 3 or 4. So, and yeah, there's like fucking 4 of those, I think, the animated Cinderella. Um but yeah, so there's been news now that there's been a going to be a remake of The Little Mermaid. Uh the night because you know Disney has to remake everything apparently. In live action. Um like I said earlier on the my Cruella review, there's some remakes that I love and then there's some that I don't love. It seems like this is one that I don't love that much. So I have I have here 5 photos, um, set photos of The Little Mermaid. No idea when it's coming out. I know it's gonna be on Disney Plus, probably in theaters, but most likely it's probably gonna be just on Disney Plus. Uh, like Mulan and Lady in the Trap or whatever. So there's the set photos. That's one. There's some more, and another one. So yeah, these are all the set photos. And I gotta say, it looks like crap. Like honestly, it looks terrible. Um, my main complaint is basically the race swapping, but we'll get into that in a second. Um, my other complaint is that it's set in modern day, and as you can, I mean, I'm guessing it's modern day because I mean, look how it looks here. Um, that was just a close up. This just a close up of this. Um, so it's actually just 4 plus a close up. But anyway, yeah, it doesn't look good. It looks like something from the CW, or I say that a lot because I mean, honestly, the CW shit looks like crap anyway. And I'm not saying all of it's bad. Most of it's good, but some of it's good. Most of it's bad. Excuse me. Or it looks like some kind of like Nickelodeon type shit. There's so yeah. Prince Eric just looks like this guy from the beach. You know. Hopefully this isn't what happens, but um, he probably moved to this place with his mother or father or whatever, and he's not really a prince per se, just named Eric, and um, and he sees the mermaid, he sees Ariel, and you know the story takes off from there, but like in a kind of realistic type of setting. Like I said, it's modern day, so I'm if that's the plot, then I call it. That's how it is. So yeah. Secondly, let's get to the race swapping deal. So I got this from Mid Edge, as I do with most some of my stuff that I, you know, stream about. So one comment on there was, well, at least her hair looks orange. And honestly, from there, it reminds me so much of the Titans Starfire shit. I hated that. Like, uh, how she looked like a fucking prostitute. In the later seasons, they did okay with that, but still, she looked awful. I haven't seen Titans. Like, it looks just so terrible. It's, ugh. Uh, anyway, so that's what it reminds me of, especially the red hair. And my gripe for Starfire was, well, they could have still painted her orange, and that would be close to, you know, what she looks like in the comics. But anyway, yeah, Disney has this issue with race swapping, um, and there's a difference in, well, it's a different story, it's a different timeline or whatever, and then there's just like pandering, like like in Deadpool 2. I was okay with Domino being black. I liked that. Um, Domino is one of my favorite Rob Liefeld characters, second to Deadpool, and Cable is the third one. Shatterstar is the fourth. Um, but yeah, I was okay with that. Um, I'm okay with some race swapping. I'm not okay with others. Like, for instance, I didn't say this in my Gorilla review, but they race swapped uh, Anita and Roger. Roger is Iraqian and Anita is black. And like, I get it, it's a different universe, but it still seems like pandering to me. Um, and people do, and if this happens a lot, it happens a lot with what's going on and what's, movies that are happening. Just like the Melina is black in Mortal Kombat. I didn't really give a shit about that. I just cared that her character literally fucking wasted that movie. Um, like there's some things that I'm okay with, and then there's some that's not. Like this, I'm not okay with this. It's just, I don't know. It's just, ugh, it looks awful. Mostly, my main problem is it just looks awful, like a teen soap drama from the 2000s or from now, if you want to be specific. I mean, I'm not. I don't have much hope for this movie. I really don't. Uh, it's just looks very, very, very bad. Like a low budget film, and this is Disney we're talking about. You know, who has the money for to make good projects, but yet when they want to remake shit, that sometimes it just goes bad and goes sour. Like, I don't understand. Like, Yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Sorry about that. That's my thoughts on that, and I don't really like. I don't feel like there's any hope of this being a good movie. I really don't, and I don't know. Maybe I'll be maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe I'll be wrong, but either way, it doesn't look like it's going to be that good. Because, like I said, the quality itself is just awful. It looks like like I said, it looks like between a splice between the CW and Nickelodeon. So yeah, will I watch it? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I I thought that Little Mermaid. Yeah, you can. Look it up, but be careful. It might not work. Um, Sorry, my little brother was asking me if he could plug up my GameCube. Um, anyway, yeah. Like I said, and I thought Little Mermaid Live was bad. I mean, my God, that's just, oof. And that in itself was terrible. But this, uh, so yeah, that's where that's where I'm gonna end it. It just looks awful, and I don't know. Hopefully, it gets better, but I doubt it. It seems like Disney doesn't give a shit